Welcome to this podcast where you learn English every day slowly, clearly, and confidently. Today's episode is for anyone who has ever felt nervous, shy, or afraid to speak English. If that's you, you're not alone. In this episode, we'll talk deeply and calmly about how to overcome that fear and start speaking English with more confidence. So relax, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Part 1. You are not alone. Many English learners feel scared when they speak. Maybe your heart beats fast, maybe your hands shake, maybe your mind goes blank. This is normal. You are not weak, you are not bad at English. You are just human, and speaking a new language is a big step. Think about a baby learning to walk. The baby falls many times, but the baby does not stop. The baby tries again and again. You are like that baby, you are learning, falling is part of learning. So the first step to overcoming fear is be kind to yourself. Say to yourself, it's okay to make mistakes. I am learning, I am getting better. This is not just a nice thought, it is the truth. Every time you try, you grow. Part 2. Why are you afraid? Let's talk about why we feel afraid when we speak English. Maybe you worry that someone will laugh at you. Maybe you think people will not understand you. Maybe you are scared to make a mistake. Fear comes from one word, judgment. You are afraid of being judged. You don't want others to think you are bad at English. But let me tell you a secret. Most people are not judging you. In fact, most people admire you. They are happy you are trying. Imagine this, you meet a person who is learning your language. They make a few mistakes, do you laugh at them? No, you probably smile. You try to help, you feel respect. So remember, most people are kind. They understand, they want to help. And many of them also wish they could speak another language like you are doing now. Part 3. What happens in your mind? Now let's go inside your mind. When you try to speak English, your brain becomes very busy. It tries to remember grammar. It searches for the right words. It checks pronunciation. It thinks about the listener. It worries about mistakes. That is a lot of work. And when your brain gets tired, fear takes over. That's why you may freeze or feel blank when speaking. The solution: make English feel safe. When you feel safe, your brain calms down. You remember more words, you speak more freely. So practice in safe places. Talk to yourself in English. Talk to a friend who supports you. Use voice apps. Join friendly online groups. Little by little, your brain will say, "Ah, this is safe," then the fear will get smaller. Part 4. The power of small steps. You don't need to speak perfect English today. You don't need to give a big speech or hold a long conversation. You just need to take one small step. That's how fear becomes smaller. Here are a few small steps you can try today. Say one sentence in English to yourself in the mirror. Record your voice reading a simple story. Ask one question in English in an online group. Watch a video and repeat 5 phrases out loud. Write a short message in English and send it to a friend. These steps may seem small, but they are powerful. Every step is like a brick, one brick at a time. You build your confidence, and your fear has less space to live. Part 5. Practice without pressure. Many learners try to practice speaking, but they feel pressure to be perfect. That pressure creates fear. Instead, try practicing without pressure. So, 1. Speak with yourself. Yes, talk to yourself in English. Describe what you're doing. I'm making coffee. The water is hot, I like the smell. No one is judging you. No one is listening, it's a safe space. 2. Shadow listening. Play a video or podcast in English. Repeat after the speaker. Copy the tone and speed. It's okay if you miss some words. Keep going, it's fun and relaxing. 3. Use your voice every day. Even 5 minutes of speaking practice helps. The more your mouth moves in English, the more natural it feels. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep speaking. Part 6. Celebrate your progress. Most learners focus on their mistakes. I said the wrong tense. I forgot a word. But let's try something new. Focus on your wins. Ask yourself at the end of each day, what sentence did I say in English today? What word did I learn? What small thing made me proud? Celebrate it, say, well done, I'm getting better. Even if you only said one sentence today, that's more than yesterday, that's growth. Confidence is not something you suddenly get, it's something you build. You build it by noticing your progress, not just your problems. Part 7, Speak to Learn, Not to Impress. Here is an important truth. The goal of speaking English is to communicate, not to impress. You are not on a stage, you are not in a competition. You are having a conversation. The goal is to connect with another person, to share a thought, to ask a question, to make a friend. If you focus on trying to sound perfect, you will feel nervous. But if you focus on connection, not perfection, something amazing happens. You relax, you smile, your words come more naturally. So remember, speak to learn, speak to connect, don't speak to impress. Part 8, Mistakes are your teachers. When you speak English, you will make mistakes. That's not bad, that's excellent. Why? Because mistakes are not failures, they are teachers. Each time you make a mistake, you learn something. You find the right word, you fix the grammar. You say it better next time. This is how learning works. Think of famous athletes or musicians. They practice for years, they make many mistakes, but they improve because they try again and again. So don't fear mistakes, welcome them. Every mistake is a lesson, and every lesson makes you stronger. Say this to yourself: it's okay to be wrong, I'm learning, I'm growing. Part 9, Speaking slowly is powerful. Sometimes, learners think that speaking fast is a sign of fluency. But that's not true. Speaking fast does not mean speaking well. In fact, when you speak slowly, you think more clearly, make fewer mistakes, feel more relaxed, help others understand you. So don't rush, take your time. Breathe between words, speak clearly and slowly. Fluent speakers often speak slowly on purpose. They know that communication is more important than speed. So next time you speak, try slowing down. Let your words flow gently. You will feel more in control, and your fear will fade. Part 10, Use positive self-talk. Let's talk about your inner voice, that voice in your mind that talks to you. Sometimes it says unkind things like, "You sound stupid. You're not good enough. Why even try?" That voice is not your friend. It is the voice of fear, and you don't have to listen to it. You can change the voice, you can use positive self-talk. Say these things to yourself before you speak. I am learning and improving. It's okay to make mistakes. I am brave for trying. Every time I speak, I get better. The words you say to yourself matter. Speak kindly to yourself, treat yourself like a friend, encourage yourself. Your mind will believe what you repeat. Part 11, Visualization, Picture Success. Here's a powerful trick that many successful people use: visualization. It means you imagine yourself doing something well before you actually do it. Close your eyes, picture yourself speaking English. See your smile, hear your clear words. Feel relaxed. Imagine people listening to you and understanding. Do this before a conversation or class. Your brain doesn't know the difference between real and imagined experience. So when you imagine success, your brain feels more confident. You feel more ready. Try this every day for just 2 minutes. It can truly change your speaking confidence. Part 12, Speak in comfortable places first. If you are afraid of speaking English, don't start in hard places like interviews or presentations. Start small, start safe. Here are some comfortable places to practice: alone in your room, in front of the mirror, with a pet, with a supportive friend, in a friendly online group. By recording your voice, comfort helps you relax, and when you relax, your English flows more naturally. Later, when you feel stronger, you can try more challenging places, like speaking to strangers or joining a class. Step by step, you'll go from whispering alone to sharing your thoughts with the world. Part 13, The Magic of Repetition. Do you know how children learn to speak? They repeat again and again. They hear the same words, they say the same sentences, they make the same mistakes, but through repetition, they become fluent. You can do the same. Choose a few simple sentences you like, repeat them every day. Hi, how are you today? Can I help you with something? I'd like a coffee, please. Let me think about it. That's interesting. Say them again and again, out loud with feeling. This kind of practice builds your muscle memory. Your mouth learns the patterns. Your brain feels more confident. Repetition turns fear into flow. Part 14, you don't need big words. Some learners feel nervous because they think they don't know advanced words. They think, my vocabulary is too small, I can't speak well. But here's the truth, you don't need big words to be a good speaker. You just need clear, simple words. Most native speakers use basic English in daily life. Instead of saying, I'm experiencing emotional distress, you can say, I feel sad, instead of, I am currently in the process of cooking dinner. You can say, I'm cooking dinner. Simple English is not bad English. It is strong, clear, and kind. Use the words you know, speak simply, speak truly. Part 15, keep going even when it's hard. Let's be honest, some days you will feel tired. Some days your confidence will feel small. Some days you will want to quit. That's okay, it happens to everyone. But don't stop, keep going. Progress is not a straight line. It goes up and down like a mountain road. Some days you will feel strong. Other days not so much, but every step still counts. Even when you feel afraid, speak anyway. Even when you make mistakes, keep going. Even when no one listens, keep practicing. Because every time you speak, your fear becomes smaller. And your confidence becomes stronger. You made it to the end of this podcast. That already shows your strength and dedication. Fear is just a feeling, it's not a wall. It's not your identity, it's just a moment and it will pass. Speak even when your voice shakes. Speak even when your grammar is not perfect. Speak with courage. You don't need to be perfect, you only need to be brave. Thank you for spending time with me today. Remember, you are not alone. Every English learner in the world is walking this journey with you. And every word you speak is a victory. So keep going, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. This is your voice, use it with confidence. Until next time, take care and happy learning.